Have you ever wondered what the long-term effects of repeated head injuries could be? If so, you're not alone. This is a question that researchers, healthcare professionals, and countless families around the world find themselves grappling with. The answer, it seems, lies in a condition known as chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE. CTE is a degenerative brain disease, a relentless thief that gradually robs its victims of their memories, their personalities, and their ability to lead normal lives. It's caused by repeated head injuries and is often found in those whose careers or hobbies put them at risk of such injuries. This includes, but is not limited to, athletes involved in contact sports like football, boxing, and rugby, as well as those who have had multiple major concussions and head injuries. But the reach of CTE isn't limited to physical symptoms alone. It extends its grip into the realm of mental health, leading to conditions like major depression and anxiety. These are not mere side effects, but are integral parts of the disease, affecting the overall well-being and quality of life of those afflicted. The challenge in understanding CTE and its mental health implications is immense, but it's a challenge we cannot afford to shy away from, because understanding means we can offer support, develop effective treatment strategies, and hopefully improve the quality of life for those affected by CTE. Here are some key points to remember about CTE. 1. It is a degenerative brain disease caused by repeated head injuries and is common among athletes involved in contact sports and those who have had several major concussions. 2. The long-term effects of CTE on mental health can lead to major depression and anxiety. 1. Understanding the challenges associated with CTE-related depression and anxiety is crucial in providing support and developing effective treatment strategies. 2. Addressing these issues is essential for improving the overall well-being and quality of life of individuals affected by CTE. Now that we know what CTE is and who it affects, let's delve deeper into its connection with mental health. It is not just the physical toll that CTE takes, but it also significantly impacts mental health. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, is a degenerative brain disease often found in individuals who've experienced repeated head injuries. While the physical symptoms of CTE are frequently discussed, the mental health implications are equally, if not more, critical. The symptoms of CTE can be debilitating, with those affected often grappling with memory loss, confusion, impaired judgment, and, most notably, significant changes in mood and behavior. These mood changes can be drastic, leading to bouts of depression and anxiety that can severely affect an individual's quality of life. So, how do we connect the dots between CTE and mental health disorders such as major depression and anxiety? Well, it's all about the brain. CTE damages certain areas of the brain, including the frontal lobe, which controls important cognitive functions such as problem-solving, emotional expression, and decision-making. When this part of the brain is affected, it can lead to emotional instability, contributing to depression and anxiety. Research also points to the amygdala, an area of the brain associated with emotional responses and fear, being significantly impacted by CTE. This disruption can lead to heightened feelings of anxiety and fear, further contributing to the onset of anxiety disorders. The link between CTE and mental health is not hypothetical. It's real and backed by numerous research studies. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Neuropathology and Experimental Neurology found that individuals with a history of repetitive head impacts and CTE symptoms were significantly more likely to have been diagnosed with depression and anxiety during their lifetime. However, it's important to note that the research is still evolving. While we've made significant strides in understanding the connection between CTE and mental health, there's still much we don't know. For example, we're still learning about how the severity of CTE impacts the likelihood of developing mental health disorders, or how other factors like genetics or lifestyle choices may play a role. The complexity of this issue speaks to the need for continued research. As we deepen our understanding of CTE and its impact on mental health, we can better develop treatment strategies, provide support to those affected, and ultimately, improve their quality of life. In closing, the complex relationship between CTE and mental health underlines the need for further research and understanding. We must continue to shine a light on this issue, raising awareness about the mental health implications of CTE and advocating for those who are living with this condition. It's not just about understanding the science behind it, it's about creating a world where individuals with CTE feel supported, heard, and understood. Living with major depression and anxiety from CTE can be a daily struggle. It's like navigating through a foggy maze, where the walls keep shifting and the exit seems elusive. Imagine a life where the simplest tasks feel like climbing a mountain. That's the reality for many individuals living with CTE-induced depression and anxiety. The challenges faced by these individuals are manifold. The onset of major depression can bring along a persistent feeling of sadness, loss of interest in activities once enjoyed, and a constant battle with fatigue. Anxiety, on the other hand, can manifest as relentless worrying, feeling on edge, and experiencing bouts of panic. These symptoms can be debilitating, affecting every facet of an individual's life, from personal relationships to professional commitments. Living with CTE-induced depression and anxiety can also lead to social isolation. The stigma associated with mental health and the misunderstanding surrounding CTE can make individuals feel like they're alone in their struggles. This isolation can deepen the feelings of depression, creating a vicious cycle that's difficult to break. Sleep disturbances are another common challenge. Both depression and anxiety can cause insomnia or hypersomnia, further exacerbating the mental distress. Imagine tossing and turning all night, with a whirlwind of thoughts racing through your mind or feeling so drained that you sleep for hours on end, but still wake up feeling exhausted. It's not just about the mental distress. CTE-induced depression and anxiety can also have physical manifestations. Some individuals may experience headaches, muscle tension, or digestive problems. These physical symptoms can add another layer of difficulty to their daily lives. And then there's the impact on one's quality of life. The constant battle with one's own mind can make it difficult to maintain a steady job, nurture relationships, or even engage in simple daily activities. The world can seem like a daunting place filled with insurmountable obstacles. But it's important to remember that while these challenges may seem overwhelming, they are not insurmountable. With the right support and treatment, individuals with CTE-induced depression and anxiety can lead fulfilling lives. It's about understanding their struggles, providing compassionate care, and empowering them to take control of their mental health. Living with major depression and anxiety from CTE is undoubtedly difficult, but it's not a life sentence. With understanding, support, and effective treatment strategies, these individuals can navigate their way out of the foggy maze and find their way towards a brighter, more hopeful future. Understanding these challenges is the first step towards providing the necessary support and treatment. It's about acknowledging the strength it takes to live with CTE-induced depression and anxiety, and recognizing the resilience of those who face these challenges every day. It's about raising awareness, fostering empathy, and advocating for better mental health care for those affected by CTE. Because everyone deserves a chance at a fulfilling life, free from the shackles of mental distress. Despite the challenges, there are opportunities and treatment strategies available for those affected. Living with CTE-induced depression and anxiety is undoubtedly challenging. However, it's important to note that there are several strategies and treatments available that can help manage these conditions and improve quality of life. Let's delve into these options. First, there are numerous therapeutic approaches available. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for instance, can help individuals cope with the symptoms of depression and anxiety by changing patterns of thinking or behavior. Similarly, other types of therapy, such as group therapy or family therapy, can provide a supportive environment for those dealing with the mental health impacts of CTE. In addition to therapy, medication can also play a significant role in managing the symptoms of depression and anxiety. Antidepressants, anti-anxiety medications, and certain mood stabilizers have proven effective in many cases. It's essential, however, to remember that medication should always be administered under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Another key aspect of managing CTE-induced depression and anxiety is lifestyle modification. Regular physical activity, a healthy diet, sufficient sleep, and avoiding alcohol and drugs can all contribute to better mental health. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques, such as meditation and yoga, can also be beneficial in managing stress and anxiety. However, treatment doesn't stop at therapy, medication, and lifestyle changes. Support networks play a crucial role in helping individuals cope with their condition. Friends, family, and support groups can provide emotional assistance, encouragement, and understanding. These networks can also help reduce feelings of isolation and loneliness, which are often associated with depression and anxiety. Moreover, raising awareness about CTE and its mental health impacts is an integral part of creating a supportive environment for those affected. The more we understand about CTE, the better we can provide the necessary support and develop effective treatment strategies. By spreading knowledge and understanding, we can help break down the stigma often associated with mental health conditions and encourage those affected to seek the help they need. Lastly, it's important to remember that treatment strategies should always be personalized. What works for one individual may not work for another. Therefore, treatment plans should be tailored to meet the unique needs and circumstances of each person. While there's no cure for CTE as of yet, these treatment strategies can significantly improve the lives of those affected by its mental health impacts. By understanding and addressing these issues, we can provide the necessary support and help improve the overall well-being and quality of life for individuals living with CTE-induced depression and anxiety. Despite the challenges, there are opportunities and treatment strategies available for those affected. While there's no cure as of yet, understanding and addressing these issues can significantly improve the lives of those affected. In conclusion, the impact of CTE on mental health is significant and cannot be overlooked. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, is a degenerative brain disease, often the result of repeated head injuries. It's commonly found in athletes involved in contact sports and individuals who have suffered several significant concussions and head injuries. The long-term effects of CTE on mental health are profound, leading to major depression and anxiety. We've also discussed understanding the challenges and opportunities associated with CTE-associated depression and anxiety. These are vital for providing support and developing effective treatment strategies. Addressing these issues is not merely an option. It's an obligation to improve the overall well-being and quality of life for individuals affected by CTE. The narrative around CTE, brain injuries, and mental health is complex. Some might argue that other factors contribute to the mental health impact, but the strength of the connection between CTE and mental health issues like depression and anxiety is undeniable. So, what's the takeaway? Raising awareness about CTE and its effects is essential. We need to keep the conversation going, push for more research, and work towards effective treatments and support systems for those affected. This is not just about athletes or those with a history of head injuries. It's about all of us understanding, empathizing, and taking action where we can. Your thoughts, ideas, and insights matter in this conversation, so we invite you to share them. Let's broaden this dialogue. Let's make it inclusive. Let's ensure that no voice goes unheard. If this video was helpful, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others. Your comments and thoughts are welcome. Stay tuned for more informative content on related topics.